Hello and welcome to the Adding Content training video. In this section, we will cover adding the content block, pasting from Word, styling text, external and internal links, adding images and videos, and creating tables and saving your content. To add a content block to your page, simply drag and drop it to the content section. Once this has appeared, click on Edit to start adding your content using our What You See Is What You Get editor, or WYSIWYG. When copying and pasting from Word, there is sometimes a chance that Word will bring through some unwanted characters into your text. To avoid this, use the Paste from Word button, or right-click and click on Paste. This will bring up a text editor for you to paste your content into using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl or Command on an iMac and V. Then press OK and the text will be added into the editor. There are multiple different ways you can style your text using the WYSIWYG editor. Some of the simple options include making text bold, italic, or underlined. These can all be achieved by highlighting the text you want to edit and then choosing the appropriate format. Another form of text styling is adding bullet points or numbered lists. To do this, just highlight what you would like styling and click the format of your choice. This will then vertically align your text in a list format. You also have the option to add pre-styled headings. For example, if you would like some text to appear as a title, you would either set it as a heading 1 or heading 2. Or if you would like a subheading, use heading 3. To do this, simply highlight the text and select your preference from the drop-down menu. If you would like to include a link in your text, whether that be internal or external, this can be done by highlighting the text that you would like to link and clicking on the link button. This will show a pop-up that will allow you to choose what type of link you would like to insert, whether it be a URL, email, or anchor link. To add a URL link, choose URL from the drop-down, and then paste your link into the URL box and click on OK. However, if you are adding an external link, click in the Target tab in the pop-up and choose New Window from the drop-down to make the link open in the new tab. That way it doesn't take the user away from your website. This works the same way for email. Just select Email from the drop-down and paste in the email address you would like to link to and click on OK. If you would like to break a link within your text, click in the text and click on the Unlink button. To add an image or video into your content, you will firstly add these into the media section of Content 4, of which you can find in one of our other videos. To add an image, click on the Image button, and this will show a pop-up. From here, you can browse the server until you have found the image that you would like to use. Once you have chosen your image, you then have the opportunity to make some minor edits. To make your image responsive so that it views correctly on mobile or tablet, you want to change the width of the image to be a percentage and remove the height value. Setting the percentage shows you how much of the page the image will cover. It is also recommended that you set both a horizontal space and a vertical space. This adds a margin around the image so you can sit it comfortably within your text. You can also change the alignment of the image by selecting from the drop-down whether you would like it to be left aligned or right aligned. Adding a link on an image works well with logos if you want to click the image and have it take you to another page, whether it be internal or external. Tables will become a key way of displaying information on your website, and making them responsive so that they will view on a mobile and tablet is an important factor when creating one. To create a table, click on the table icon, which will bring up a pop-up window for you to create your table. The first step is choosing how many rows and columns you would like to include. Once you have chosen, you then need to set the width of your table. This is done in a percentage to make it responsive so that it views correctly on mobile or tablet. Setting the percentage shows how much of the page the table will cover. You also have the option to change the border on your table as to how you want it to display, 0 being not at all and 10 being very thick. Cell spacing and padding allows you to add extra room in and around each cell. This is mainly used to add more space around text in cells. Once you've got all of your features correct, click on OK to have the table appear in the editor. From here, you can then add content into your table and display it whichever way suits you. If you didn't add enough rows or columns as you needed, or added one too many, there is an option for you to add and remove them. Right click on the column or row you would like to add one above or below, or the one you want to delete, and hover over which one you would like to add and click on either Insert or Delete. Right clicking anywhere on the table also allows you to delete the whole table if you decide you no longer need it or want to start again. Right clicking the table and choosing Table Properties also allows you to add or more or less cell spacing and padding to your table, as well as adding or removing the border. When adding text into your table, you will notice that the table columns will rescale depending on how much you are adding. To add a static width to your columns, right click on the top cell in that column, hover over cell and choose Cell Properties. Here you can then change the width of that column as a percentage. The percentage shows of how much the table or the column will take up. Also, in these options you can choose if you would like to add a background colour for that specific cell. This is used for differentiating between information in a table. If you would like to change the background colour of the whole table, highlight the table, right click, hover over cell and choose Cell Properties, and from here you can change the background for the whole table. Once you've added all the content to your page, you can then save it so that it goes live on your website straight away. You also have the option to save it as a draft if you do not want to send it live and would like to edit it at a later date. Or if you're not an admin, you can set the page for moderation.